Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. We have made our way down to the lower city of Midgar, and we are in the Sector 7 slums. We are on our way to a place called Seventh Heaven, which is where Tifa, a childhood friend of Cloud's, is waiting. She's been brought up a couple times. We've been told not to keep her waiting, so let's go.
Train services have concluded for the day. We will provide an update on the schedule first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience. Emergency train services have now concluded. This was the final train of the day. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home.
When I put him in charge of my stand, I told him, son, the goal isn't to make a fortune. It's to make people happy. If someone's having a bad day, it's your job to put a smile on their face.
Well, by the looks of things, I'd say he took that lesson to heart. One slum slider with extra black millie, please.
How about some soup with you? A warm bowl of soup has a tiny body of you.
Sounds great. I'm ready for the leftovers. Hey, I feel like it's been forever since I've eaten at one of these.
Well, then you can fall in love with fried marsh all over again.
This plan can't fail. We get in on the ground floor, and we're set for life.
I don't know. Didn't you say the guy was from Walmarket?
You won't care where he's from once we're living topside.
Yeah, I guess.
How much is enough fried marsh? A handful, or hear me out, a whole heap?
I wish I could tell you, but sadly, I don't share your passion for processed food.
I need something so stiff it knocks me out.
I was pulling some OT when it happened. Wanna know what I was thinking the whole time I was evacuating? You got me. I survived this. I'm getting my drink on at Seventh Heaven. Alright, sounds like a plan. I'm free tomorrow, so let's do it.
I think he's over by the TVs. He's been watching the news this whole time.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I want to know if they've caught anyone.
No words can describe how bright the flames were.
What kind of person bombs a reactor?
The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect.
Apparently Shinra thinks it's a group called Avalanche. That's what I heard on the train, anyway.
Avalanche. That sounds familiar.
What kind of person bombs a reactor?
The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect.
He's only had it so good because of the reactor. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was completely insane. Security was out in full force looking for the bombers. I even saw a few helicopters.
Wow, that sounds intense.
Looks like a giant
Sector
candle
8
lighting
was
up
a
the whole
nightmare.
sky.
Fires everywhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
Well, that is interesting. Yeah, as you might have figured, one of the major themes of this game is industry and progress of technology versus environmentalism and preservation.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up.
Well, they all went that way.
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir! In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice!
So yeah, in the original game, those two guards are there. And there's the one who's not very assertive and the one who keeps telling the first one to be more assertive.
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
You don't want to mess with the monsters in here. Move along now.
That sounded... I don't know if it is or not, but that sounded like a voice actor by the name of Patrick Warburton, who's also just an actor. Got a very distinct voice.
Public security should know who did it. So
you'll interrupt them while they're working?
Come on, it's one little question.
Welcome to the Sector 7 slums.
Once again,
Wait, this is real? It's not a movie?
how long is it gonna keep burning?
Station with the building's disaster relief center. If you are unable to reach the building on your own, please contact the nearest Shinra employee for assistance. Mayor Domino, in conjunction with President Shinra, has declared a state of
Are they gonna turn the reactor off? Why did people blow it up?
That they are doing everything in their power to provide aid to those most in need. As yet, no group has claimed...
Another really big theme of this game is the consolidation of power and media and messaging, and how those who control the messaging can use the media and the message to manipulate perception and things like that.
What do you know? That ain't half bad. I'll make a grease monkey out of you yet.
Thanks. I've always dreamed of opening up my own shop, so I can look after my parents, you know?
Well, a man can always dream, can't he? What do you know?
So there's Seventh Heaven. Looks like someone's sitting on the steps.
Opening up my own shop, so I can look at...
I want to drink with Tifa so bad.
Who wouldn't? She's a looker.
A bombshell, even.
Yeah, it's not even letting me turn the camera away from Seventh Heaven. And that looks like Tifa sitting on the steps. Let's go say hi.
Marlene. Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel.
Welcome
back. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Heh. I love this recreation of Seventh Heaven. It is amazing.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
So since the current objective is to talk to Barrett, I'm going to talk to Marlene first.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
So that is actually one of the major recurring themes of the Final Fantasy series as a whole, is the what I sometimes call the Gaia theory. I don't know if that's the actual name or if that's just what I call it. Basically the idea that all life is born from a collective planetary spirit, and when a person dies, or a plant dies, or an animal dies, they return to that collective animal spirit, or that collective planetary spirit, bringing their experiences and knowledge with it.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
One of my friends said they saw it burning.
It wasn't that bad?
Reactors were safe.
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with Seventh Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Ha! Interesting. This is not part of the original game, so I'm really curious.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There is one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Ooh. Well, that doesn't sound good or normal.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Well, that is interesting. I'm not really going to comment on it here because it does have something to do with later events in the game, and I'm curious to see how they unfold it. Oh, that's cool. You can see the sunlight coming in from under the plate. I assume it's just because the sun is low enough to come in. Ah, curious what's up here.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
I like her.
The Watch is saying they're gonna step up their game.
How? Ain't they short-handed?
Absolutely. But with the bombing and all, they're trying extra hard to recruit more people.
On the map screen, you can check your current scenario objective and view the lay of the land. So, okay, so this is where I am, this is the path I followed, and this is the current objective. I'm just kind of curious what all's around here. Because, yeah, it looks like... Oh, yeah, there's the station. Looks like there's a shop. Came through here. I think this is where we had the guards tell us to turn back. We came back here, 7th Heaven. Over here to where the apartments are.
Searching for candidates.
That was a bit of a weird thing to say, but okay.
Is that who Wedge mentioned? The merchant?
Huh? That sword's massive. What does he sell again? What?
This here street behind me is Scrap Boulevard. It's crawling with monsters. The Watch makes sure they don't get out.
That sword's massive. What does he sell again?
Merchant? Is that who Wedge mentioned?
Searching for candidates. Searching for candidates.
Can't talk to this kid, who just keeps saying, searching for candidates.
The trains don't start moving again. We're gonna have enough food and other goods to go around. Could get ugly.
The Watch is here to keep the peace. If anything happens, we'll step in immediately.
Gotta stay focused.
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
Someone looks like they're having a bad day. Try getting more sleep. That's the best cure-all down here.
You can do it! Push it to the limit!
Heh.
You got this. You got this.
So this is really kind of the first opportunity we've had to run around and explore and just see what all is out there.
Fear's in the mind. The guy who lives over there's got a real hard-on for cleanliness.
Chewed this one out once before. He was really upset.
Press the options button to see a full map of Midgar. So it looks like when we can go up those stairs, there's another up ladder we can go.
The trash smell.
I swear, all the plate-side jobs are one-off gigs. No matter how hard I work, I've still got to hustle non-stop.
1, 2, ready? 1, 2, shoot! 1, 2.
What's the source of all life?
I was trying to get to this pathway here, but it looks like I missed it.
What's a live stream?
Ah, looks like this is it.
I might not be rich, but I do enjoy life here more than I did back in China.
The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
Is it just me, or are there more cats?
Looking good.
Missed out on my chance to live next door to Tifa.
Everybody's kind of focused on Tifa. So it looks like, again, there's another little passageway here that I just walked right past. Ah, here it is.
Looking good. Quality product makes a huge difference. Just like that.
Yeah, a bunch of cats here. Like the random person was saying. Two bottles of adrenaline. Alright, so I want to check out this unexplored bit here, and then we'll head back to 7th Heaven.
Quality product makes a huge difference.
Is it just me, or...
I've been told the sewage smells got...
What's the sense?
Beginner's Hall is this way, it says. So the Beginner's Hall was definitely a place in the original game.
I told Dad we're getting married and moving topside. The live stream, right? Why'd you tell about our secret plan? I don't know. 1, 2. Yeah. Shoot. I met this girl who said she might be in the Nah, you up.
But it doesn't look like I can go there just yet.
What can...
Okay, let's take a look.
Watch? He's like a genius cat whisperer.
It's just me, or are there more strays around here these days? Definitely more of them hustling.
Bunch of cats here as well, but it doesn't look like there's anything else. Oh, that's interesting. There's like little shelves sticking out of the wall where the cats are laying.
Oh, they're cute. There's this one dude in the watch.
It might be a good idea to stock up on food before it's...
Me and my partner in Sector 5.
Alright, well, before we head into 7th Heaven, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time as we head into 7th Heaven and see what our next task is. See you then.